Hey guys, it's Charlie Fibrosis. So we're gonna get ready to run NASCAR Thunder 2003. So I've gone ahead and I've got my stats pulled up to show you real quick what I've got. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you and go ahead and post the links that I need to do this. So I hope everyone is doing well today. I've had a very nice day all in all. I worked with a really cool guy at work today. Get to work with him a couple more days this week, if not till the end of the week. Found out that he actually really started watching my content, and sweet. Gave me a lot of good feedback, and I hope that I can continue to provide good content for him and all you other guys. So we're going to go ahead and get this all started up. And we're going to go into it. So one big thing that I am going to say real quick is that I do plan on doing a video concerning my card books. That's actually something I was working on last night, and then when I went to do the when I replayed the footage, unfortunately it messed up and I found out that the video was flipped. So I'm gonna have to edit that a different way and see about doing it. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna redo that video here probably over the next day or two, and then in addition, I'm also going to be doing I kind of want to do another video that I'm gonna keep quiet on, at least for now at this time, because I don't want to really go into it in live stream. So there's that. So let's go through our standings for this season, or for the previous season in 2002. So we had 36 starts and we only simmed 1 or 2 events at most. We had 5 poles, that's pretty amazing. 5 wins, 9 top 5s, that's freaking amazing. 12 top 10s, an average start of 14.5, which is really good. Average finish of 21.3, could be better, but that's why we're going into this new season. Best finish of first, because we won races, which is sweet. We only had 3,753 points, which netted us a 20th place in the points. But I think we managed to go ahead and actually beat our sponsors' expectations of us for the season. So that actually turned out better than expected. Maybe one of them wanted a top 15 in points, but we'll find that out later on. And yes, amazingly enough, we netted $8.89 million in our rookie year. Now, one other thing that I am going to say real quick is that, without a doubt, I am going to play NASCAR Thunder 2004. Even in my live streams, I was talking with a lot of people about it as I was racing or so, that 2004 is a much harder game, which I get, and I understand completely. I really just want to see how far I can get in 03. And now that we're in the 2003 season, I think what's probably going to happen is if we win the championship this year, I'm going to pause. I will come back to 2003 later on, and I'm going to start a 2004 championship in NASCAR Thunder 04. So there's that. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do for a new paint scheme this year. I've changed up the paint scheme so many times in my rookie year. I kind of want to have a uniform paint scheme for the full season, unless we get a big sponsorship like Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Nabisco car or anything else like that. And that's actually one that I hope I get in 2004, is the number 8 Oreo Ritz car, because I've actually got you've seen it in my streams videos in the past. I've got a Dale Earnhardt Jr. Oreo Ritz hat that goes from gold to red at the top. So I'm going to quickly shut off my fan from underneath, because we all know how box fans go for me. And I'll be back in a moment. So yeah, as to how my day is gone, I just had a good day at work. I'm tired, but I'm not that tired that I can't spend the evening with you guys. And a little sore, but good all in all. Caught up on not the newest, but the second newest Rick and Morty episode, and that was pretty funny. I still need to go back and watch season 3, episode 4, but I'll get to that when I get to that. So, if anyone is here in the stream, by all means, go ahead and leave a comment down below. And if you have any comments for the video or any comments about previous videos, by all means, go to said video or send me a private message and just let me know what you think I can improve on. It means a lot to me to get your feedback, and it means a lot to me that you guys care enough to do so. But thank you all for coming out, and thank you for just being there and spending time with me. I love this. I love being able to stream with you guys. I love being able to talk. I love being able to interact. It just makes the whole video making process just so much better. It makes it much more enjoyable for me. Let's go ahead and go into team management. And I'm going to turn up my volume real quick. There we go. So let's look at the team. We've got openings. Okay. So all these guys are expired contracts. I think I'm going to sign them all back on because I got to be honest, they did a great job last season. And it was really only the tire changes that really gave me any issues. Everyone else was perfect. So, hey! How are you, Phil? Glad to have you on tonight. So, this is kind of funny. I can't believe how many races we won with this Dale Earnhardt throwback type of machine. So tire wear chassis 2. They're not going to have that ready for 6 races. So that kind of sucks a little bit, but that's okay. They're going to get working on it. They're going to do well. They're going to do good. They're going to be successful. Also, another piece of information. Alright. Hope you had a good day at work, buddy. Other thing I was going to say was with, let me check the garage. Perfect. We've got some stuff ready. Let me check the inventory real quick. We've got a solid set of engines that we can set aside coming up. And our Daytona car is ready. We'll be able to run the regular event. We'll be able to run the Bud Shootout, and then we can go straight into just outright racing. So, for the 500. Because I don't think this is going to put any wear on the engine or anything like that. Similar to the All-Star. So, alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and race weekend and go ahead and do this. So, I'm sorry, I messed up a little bit in terms of the way I was going earlier. But yeah, I'm just, I'm having a good day. I've got a lot coming up ahead that has got me excited and it's got me happy, so I'm ready for it. Alright, let's go ahead and go into the car setup and go ahead and pull up our settings too, so we can go ahead and modify the car as needed. Pictures. Screenshots, I think. Scans. That's where I need to go. And there we go. Thunder 2003. New actual size. Well, let's get to it. So 22 on the tire pressure. 63 on the front springs. And 68 on the rear springs. 7/8, and it says it wants to go up a turn on the wedge. I'm going to go ahead and do so. 360, 190, 150, 105. I think I had set to 103 when we won the 500, so I'm going to set it to 103 and see if we can get a little bit more speed out of it. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So, last night, I was having some issues with my pedals, and I have for a while now. The clutch pedal doesn't work.
Live in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just let this play.
Action in the pole shootout. Would you look at this field? It's going to be hard to pick a winner in this one.
Yeah, this is always a great race. Each driver has earned their spot by being a pole winner, which means we're in for some fast action. What better place to be than right here at Daytona?
2000 was a memorable year for Johnny Benson at Daytona. He was leading the 500 with 4 laps to go, but wound up in 12th.
And you know, he didn't even have a sponsor up until race day. Johnny was out front and looking good, but he got railroaded by a train of Fords after a late caution restart.
In 1999.
Let's just get into it, because this is going to be a real quick race. So, my clutch pedal on my G27 has been acting up. I went ahead and dismantled it, and I went to take a look at it. Originally what was happening was that no matter what I would do, the pedal would be always depressed, like it would be at 100% whether I had my foot on it or not. And that was a really, really bad start. I don't know why we're slow. Maybe getting in the draft and getting up to speed is going to help us, but I finally managed to get it moving some. It's not fixed 100%, so I don't exactly know what's wrong. But I did get movement on it, so when I would press the pedal in completely, it would move to like 20%, and when I would let go, it'd go back to 0. So it needs to be calibrated or fixed where it's going full pressure equals 100%, full release equals 0%. But I'm getting somewhere. Which is good. Ooh, someone smacked the wall. We're going to go ahead and dip down to the inside. That was Dale Jr. Wow. I don't think we're going to win this because we don't really have any drafting help, and that's kind of key. Yeah, we're not winning the purse, but we'll get 5th. Kind of sucks, though. Hey, Billy. How are you doing, buddy? Sorry that I kind of ruined your sleep schedule with all my streams and everything like that. But I hope that you've enjoyed the content, and I hope that it's worth it.
Interval between you and the leader is 4.5.
That leader's got some rocket fuel in his car or something. But we are catching up on him. That's good. I don't think we're gonna make any money if we don't finish. Aww.
A couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits.
Oh crap, do I need to make a pit stop?
You used all the horses that time for sure. Great lap. Number 18 is gambling and only taking right sides.
Yeah, we gotta make a pit stop. Alright, so, well, I know that is the case now. I'm just not even gonna pit for gas. I think we might have enough to make it to... No, I'll get 5.5. I don't know. I mean, it seems like there's a rule in the shootout that you have to make a pit stop. Why else would so many cars come in? And I worry that if I if I don't pit, they're just going to penalize me and I'm going to lose the race. I didn't exactly read the instructions, which that was kind of dumb of me. And I know that was stupid of me.
You need to pick up about 2.5 seconds on the leader. Number 88, to the right sides only. You're halfway on fuel.
Yeah, you know what? If I want to be quick about this, I can shave just that much more time if I just go for lefts. Because all they'll have to do is just jump over the wall, change the tires, and that's it.
The leaders are coming into pit. Be careful, you're using up those tires. Okay, you got it. Last lap.
It's most likely the guy who still is on track, he is not pitted. And now we can get back out and we can go.
There's traffic. Take it easy. The 88 car is right behind you.
Worth it!
Clear.
Now we just need to hold on to third. If we won, if that was perfect, we may have just done it. We won! That's a paycheck, boys! That's a moneymaker for the season to begin. Yep, you can thank Dale Jarrett for eating the back end of my car there. We won it. That's sweet. That was perfectly. I mean, that could have been a better strategy, but we timed that well. Yeah, Rusty and Bobby, they got DNQ'd for not pitting.
Whoa, that doesn't happen very often. It makes you pay a whole lot more for any mistakes. You don't have the cushion of yellow
Hey,
flags to get
it ain't junked if it's still running.
NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. Next up is Daytona.
Sweet. That's just more money in the bank, boys. Rest of our car is perfectly fine, and look at the damage on there. I kind of want to go back to my my car setup from season 1 in Daytona, because that car was fast, all things considered. That is crunched indeed. That's worth it. That's worth a lot of money. And the great thing is I think that saved the car. Like, I don't think our engine's worn down. I don't think our chassis is broken. We're in perfect condition. And we're up to 7.4 million. Or 7.04 million. That's a lot of money. Yeah, that... Because why else would the cars be coming into pit otherwise? Why would they make a pit stop and when we wouldn't even need it for gas or anything like that? Hell, I probably could have been faster than Dale Jarrett and gone ahead and just not went for any form of gas and just merged back out, and I probably would have been at least a little bit more ahead of him. He probably still would have rear-ended me, but not as hard. Alright, so let's see here. Garage. I think we're ready. I mean, we're in good condition. We're ready to go. I guess the only other thing that I can think of is I do need to check my sponsorship. So, All Pro wants an average finish in 15th. We were below that last year, but they signed on near the end of the year. Average start of 15th. I think we can meet some of that, but I don't think we can meet it 100%. Associate, finish ahead of Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman's pretty quick, though. That's the only thing. And then the other two are just participate in a race to get paid. So we're getting paid either way. So, that's always good. Alright. So I think I'm ready to race Daytona for the 500. So how is everyone doing today? I'm glad to have you all here, and glad to have you in the chat room. Glad to just be here with you. Friends makes life so much better. Yep, the Great American Race. Alright, so let's go ahead and go into our car setup. I think I'm going to change the gear ratio because I think we just need a tick more acceleration. Because we were slow. We were slow on the start of there. Everything else seems fine. I don't feel that we need to adjust much of anything else. It was just the ratios. Yeah. Yeah, let's see how that runs in qualifying.
This is the time left. Make it a quick one.
Alright. So last year we went 3 for 4 in Super Speedway wins. This year I want to go 4 for 4. It's a tall order, but we can make it. We can really, really make it, and we can do it. Yeah, this car feels much faster now with that setup. That minor adjustment to that 4th gear ratio, that was all it needed. I don't know that we're going to start pole really, but oh man, that is not good. I think we're going to have our work cut out for us if we don't qualify any better. 33rd. I mean, I know that we're still a newer company, but look at what we accomplished last year. We should be much better than that.
We'll start in the top 10. Let's make sure
7th. Okay. Wow. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Maybe my runs and winning and doing well in the Daytona 500, both in my rookie year and now, is just bringing us both luck for it. So 7th place is good, but I really do want to try the 125. Well, it's a top 10 qualifying position. I want to take a peek at something. So I'm actually going to go back to last season's car setup, because I don't have it documented like on paper or anything like that. I want to take a look and see where exactly I adjusted the car setup. That's what I did. Interesting. So I reduced that 4th gear ratio down here to 1. A solid 1. And unless I'm wrong, I stuck with it. That's what I chose to keep. Because that increases the top speed, but it does reduce the acceleration a little bit. And that's okay. Because we qualified 4th. That's a crazy thing. We qualified 4th last season. Alright, let's do the 125 and see if we can do any better. I am using an old video to act as, yeah, thank you.
Let's see.
Okay, here we go. Green flag.
It kills our top, it kills our acceleration a little bit, but that top speed is so key. Like, we can push the car more now than any time else, really upwards of like pushing 190 miles an hour or higher. Especially once we get in the draft, we can really suck up behind another car and really let the horses fly. So we're not going to get 2nd place or even the pole out of this. We're at least going to get 3rd if we do well.
That's another in the rearview mirror. Okay, we're clear. The 25 car is gaining on you.
Wow. That's impressive. And this is your rookie year in 2004? In the 2004 game?
18 is outside.
How is it that both of us have managed to do so well in our rookie years, at Daytona especially, the biggest event of the year, and we're on like base level equipment?
Number 18 is still
I'm willing to bet that that's Dale Jarrett leading. Yeah, it's Dale Jarrett leading, of course.
That's got that lead now. We're going to shuffle back to 3rd. Keep
Oh. Okay. No, when I actually, allow me to clarify. When I was saying 2003 or 2004, were you playing NASCAR Thunder?
the 18 car is outside. Number 18 is still there. Still there. Okay, we're clear.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm doing veteran again, so I can't change it now. I was trying to see if there was a way to flip it between, like a custom mode, because they do have sliders in this game. It's not available. You can only do rookie, veteran, or legend. You can't do a custom one. That's okay. I mean, it really depends on what you're recording on and what you're playing on. I mean, if you're using a laptop to record, you can always use that, or webcams are not that expensive per se.
There's 4.5 seconds between you and the leader.
Yeah, Dale Jarrett's gonna win this, but we've got speed. I don't think we're gonna win the Daytona 500, but I think we're gonna do well. I think that the Daytona 500 is gonna be a one-time shot for us, and we're not gonna go back to back. Not because I don't think that we have a fast car, but it's because, Jesus Christ, look at the lead Dale Jarrett has. Unless he blows his engine or something like that, I don't know that we're gonna do any better. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Dale Jarrett's like God in this game. Dale Jarrett should not be this strong. But we got second in the shootout. We got second in the 125, which I don't think pays us any money. So
It was all green flag racing in this one.
You know, that's...
yeah, we get no money either way, so. Alright, so I don't know where we're going to be running now, but hopefully a little bit better. I hope we're starting like 4th.
Well, here we are at the Great American Race, the Daytona 500.
Here we go. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2.
Premier event. This is Joe
Get another
Moore,
cool
Moore,
$1.4 million
live
in the
coverage
bank.
on MRN. This track is known by everyone, race fan or not. But for these race teams, it's a glory all its own when you can get a win here.
Well, you're right. To have your name mentioned as a former winner here at Daytona puts you on a list with some drivers that these guys have admired since they were kids.
In 1999, Tony Stewart won the Rookie of the Year award with one of the finest first seasons in NASCAR history.
3 wins, 2 poles, and a 4th place points finish. That's a tough act to follow for any driver, and I'll bet it'll be a long time before another rookie has a coming out party that big.
I mean, I don't think the 127's racing in this event, unless I'm wrong. Dang it, now you got me wondering. Man, I miss Barney Hall. I love listening to Barney. Oh yeah, we got 4th. We're starting in the same position we did last year, and we've got better equipment this year. No, what? Holy crap, we're starting 3rd.
Well, here's the starting lineup.
I think Dale Jarrett just ran the 125 just to piss people off.
And the Rubbermaid Ford. In the second row are the All-Pro bumper-to-bumper car. And
Maybe Casey Kane will have a good year. That's a 4 Ford start there. 4 Fords, a Pontiac, and a Dodge. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start to play my strategy now, because we know how to do this. We know how to be successful here. We're going to pit on lap 10 or around lap 10, and then hopefully we will just be out front. It's going to be a 2-tire strategy. So we're going to do right sides only. If we want to shave off a little bit more time, we can do the left sides, but I think right sides are more crucial. Dale Jarrett's got Michael Waltrip's special rocket fuel in his car. Oh, wow. A wreck this early? That'll be interesting. I kind of wonder, like, what are all the different sponsorship combinations that you can do in Thunder? Like, whose ride you can take over? Gonna block Sterling Marlin. And we'll beat him to the line.
Making up some time.
And Jimmy Spencer goes around. Single car accident. No real damage done to the 41. He lost it. Probably would have destroyed the entire side skirt though. Alright, too early to pit. Got about 5 laps until our pit stop.
Leader's right there. If he slips up, make your move. Number 40 is going low.
I can feel the acceleration just bogged down.
The 29 car is outside.
Alright, Harvick, you're last year's champion. Go ahead, by all means, get around me. I can use you as a pick to draft with you, and hopefully we can go and catch the cars in front. Yeah, restarts are not going to be my friend today.
We got one up.
Oh dear.
You're clear. The 29 car is up high. Still there. Keep digging. Number 29 is still there. The 29 car is still there. Car looks okay.
Ah, crap. That was an accident. There's Kurt Busch. We're catching up on him at least. I don't get it. I mean, it feels like we're running last year's engine and it's weaker.
4.5.
Kind of wonder if I should pit a little bit sooner, like pit now, see if we can stretch out the gas far enough, and see if we can beat Jared at that.
You should be about halfway on fuel. Okay, let's get after these guys now.
So give me a number, lap 10, lap 11.
Cars entering the track ahead.
When should I pit? Ten.
Car left. The 7 car is coming up quick.
Alright.
Clear. Number 143 is up high.
It's 144, dingus.
All clear, buddy. We gotta pick up 7 seconds.
Alright, let's go into our pit options. Left side tires, right side tires. I almost just want to go for no tires. No repair damage. We should be okay on fuel if we do that. It's 15s. We will be at about 22 gallons, close enough, which means a full tank. We would be able to make it without going full tank on the car.
Coming up on the car exiting pit road. The 55 car is outside. Clear all around. The 26 car is inside. Number 26 is still there. Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it. Clear on both sides. You're the boss. This one's half over.
Alright, let's see if this strategy works. We're just getting gas and we're going back out. Nine seconds. Nice.
Nobody's coming. You're clear.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Either way, we've won the Daytona 500 once. That means a lot. We Trevor Bained on our way to victory there, so... As long as we stay ahead of the leader, we will not go a lap down.
Pit road is getting busy. The leaders are heading
He's
in.
pitting. Here's what I worry though. They're going to be able to get out of pit lane before I can get by them.
Awesome lap. Couple down left. Gained another spot. You're clear.
Hey, Corey! How are you, buddy? So, yeah, I got a really strong feeling we're not winning the 500 this year. That strategy had to have worked perfectly, and I don't think it did. Because I got slowed up by Turbo Dine in my little skirmish with him. And unless I got enough speed to catch up, and we're running slow.
Out there, buddy. Good job.
We're running slow by comparison.
Down low. Leaders are pitting. All clear, buddy. The 99 car was coming high.
We have worn tires. That's my big worry.
Great lap, great lap. Carlo, that pass was for possession. Nice job.
I really do not want a yellow flag to fly. If we win this, this will be the hardest I've ever fought for a win.
Number 9, down low. Oh yeah, great pass, buddy.
Because we are at a distinct disadvantage.
Number 99, top 5.
Bogger!
Clear on both sides.
That SOB in the 88 is gonna win the freaking 500. Best we're gonna finish third. Worst we're gonna finish as last.
Clear.
Jarrett's got this licked. He's won it.
The 6 car is passing low.
Like I said, the 88's got that rocket fuel formulated by Michael Waltrip.
Halfway on gas. Car outside. Okay, we're clear.
I mean, Jimmy freaking Spencer's second. And he's just got... He's got such a distance on us even.
Keep coming, we're getting there.
Jarrett's 28 freaking seconds ahead. That pisses me off so much right now. It's like, what the shit, game? I mean, at this rate, why was Dale Jr. the cover athlete of this game? Why didn't they just slap Dale Jarrett's face on it? For Pete's sake.
Two more times around.
29 seconds.
The 6 car is coming right.
God, it's over. There. We're gonna get third. I mean, I'm happy about that, but I'm disappointed as hell. Part of me wants to just restart this race, but man, I can't justify it.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can
30
make it
seconds.
close,
30 seconds.
bud. Car high. Number 99, down low. The 99 car is going low. Okay, we're clear.
Well, third place.
We're third.
Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch. Second place on
Very
him.
many caution laps in this one.
Well, I can assure you all those guys who finished in the back would like to have seen more cautions. Gives them a chance to make adjustments without the penalty of going a lap down. They just didn't have that luxury this time.
We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing on MRN, the voice of NASCAR.
I didn't enjoy it. I was bored. Yeah, I know. Third place is good, but I mean, guys, we won the race in our very first attempt. We had the worst performing car out of them all. How is it that in our second year, when we should be better, when we did so great in our rookie year, all things considered, why is it that we finished third in the 500? I mean, I know that you can't always win them, but we all except for the July Daytona event, we kicked everyone's ass. Especially at the Fall Talladega event, we kicked everyone's ass. I just don't get it. That's a massive lead as well. How do you get 31 seconds ahead of the entire field? What a crock of crap. That sucks. Alright. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the ceiling light, and I'll be back in just 1 second. And we'll move on to North Carolina. Well, yeah, but I mean, still. 12 seconds by Kurt Busch over me, but that's frustrating. That's frustrating. Alright, just to be safe, let's go ahead and save. Alright. So, let's see here. What does it look like for the car? 95, 95. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this. We've already got an overhaul one. Yeah, I mean, here's the frustrating thing. I don't know if what I could have done and what could have fixed it was going ahead and getting a 4 or 2 tire pit stop. Because we were slower. I realized that we were slower, especially near there at the end, because we were only running 175. We could originally get up to like 186 or 187 or so. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. So we got the Rockingham car all ready to go. And if you guys remember, we got a top 10 in the spring race after a tough event. And then we went on to go and win. We almost won Rockingham in the fall. So yeah, it's entirely possible, provided we get our bearing and get our feet in the ground. We very well could just possibly win Rockingham. And that would actually be pretty nice, because I haven't won there yet. But let's see here. Sorry about the yawn. Jarrett, of course, is the most money-making driver this season again. But we're in contention to take the points lead if we have a good run here. We just need to lead some laps. That's a big thing. So let's go ahead and get ready to go Rockingham. And that was actually one thing I was going to do. I was going to go ahead and change the paint scheme, but, might as well just wait. I did also say I was going to switch to a Chevy this year. I forgot to do that too. Why do I like purple? It's actually a strange answer. First off, I loved playing Spyro the Dragon, so I think the fact of him being purple kind of was a different color to me. And it was just kind of pretty, so... hold on. 3/4, 1/4, I'm sorry. And then negative... No, we need to crank it to 3.5. 210, 45. There we go. And, oh no. No, I did not. I finished 20th in points, which is better than I expected. We managed to get a big rally near the end of the season. We won the Lowe's fall event. We won... we almost won Rockingham. We managed to win Richmond. And that was our other big... Those are our two big side events that were non-Super Speedway related. Rockingham, we just ran out of time and ran out of gas.
Go hard, buddy.
Yeah, we coasted across the line at Rockingham in the fall. I ran out like right about here, had a lead lap car on my butt, and managed to block him off long enough.
We're gonna have to start towards the back. We'll get up there.
That was not a good run. Jeez, what has happened?
We're in Rockingham, North Carolina, home of the North Carolina Speedway, for today's race, the Subway 400. What makes the Rock so tough, Barney?
North Carolina is a fast track, considering it's only a mile long. The corners are tricky, though, and getting off them fast is the key to getting speed down the straightaways.
Terry Labonte has been called the...
Man, this is going to be a tough race.
There it is. Let's go. The 7 car. Down low. Be careful out there. 3 wide. Hold that line. Way to get around it, buddy. Clear on both sides. Car 5. All right, with 3.5 seconds behind the leader. Let's cut that lead down. Clear all around. The 17 car.
Oh man. Kenseth, you just did not care there, did ya?
All clear, buddy. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel? Number 16. It's looking to pass. You're clear. Car 5. Number 2. Made some contact. We're okay. Okay, we're clear. Car outside. Just 6 seconds separates you and the leader. Clear on both sides.
Well, the thing was, is I could get it to stick last season down at the bottom of the track, even with how tight it was.
Okay, we're clear.
But yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is too tight. Alright, let's pause real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and knock off a full round. And see if that's going to help when we go into our pit box. Oh God. Down! Frickin' Jarrett.
The 21 car is looking right. You're 8 seconds behind the leader. Stay smooth. We'll get up there. Car up high. Clear all around.
Dale Jarrett's just going to win this freaking championship, isn't he?
Got one down line. Number 21 is outside. All clear, buddy. Keep it up. Great lap. The 21 car up high. Clear all around. Let's try to race a little cleaner. Number 21 is up high. You're clear. Okay, you got some drive.
Alright, into the
Clear.
corner.
About 10 seconds on us. Car up high. Okay, we're clear. The 21 car is coming up quick. Your left front tire is a little worn. Number 21 is outside.
Ooh, someone blew their engine.
The 32 car now low.
Ah, Ricky Craven.
Clear all around. Good lap. Car outside. Nice pass. You're clear. The 21 car is down low. Number 21 is still there. Be patient. Clear on both sides. Work a little harder. That lap was sort of slow. The 25 car is looking to pass. Number 25 down low. Still beside you. Keep digging. We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy. Clear. Awesome lap. Car high. You're not making any friends out there. Clear on both sides.
Hell, I just do not get it.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. Contact with the 21 car. You gain another position with that pass. All clear, buddy. Number 21 up high. The 21 car is still there. Come on now, you gotta kick it up a notch. You're clear. Remind me not to ride anywhere with you. Try working another line. We need to get back on pace. Car low. Save your tires. Clear all around. Number 43 is up high. He dropped it back. What's wrong? You're clear. Hey, nice. Number 99 is inside. You want to come sit on this pit box and I'll drive?
Dang! I went from racing like, I don't know. I went from racing really good last season into driving like cold trickle.
Some of the leaders are coming in together. We lost some time on that lap. Let's get it back. The 48 car is down low. Number 48 just hit us. Clear all around. You gotta pick it up a little. Let's get a new lap for your tire. That car ain't gonna run much longer. You need fuel.
This is gonna kill our race hopes. Kill our race hopes, kill our championship hopes. This is probably gonna murder our chances with good sponsors ahead.
You're clear. Number 41 is up high. Car entering the track ahead. Hold your line. He's still there. Careful. Number 24 is inside. Okay, we're clear.
Yep, sophomore slump, and man, it sucks. Maybe the game is programmed to give you a sophomore slump. Maybe it's also built to give Dale Jarrett a bump in popularity and a bump in championships.
Great lap. That was your best. The 41 car is up high. Clear on both sides. Ouch. Is the car still driving okay?
If that didn't kill my engine, I don't know what will now.
Okay, we're clear. Run some more like that.
This just isn't fair, and this just isn't right.
Good lap. Keep hitting those marks. The 17 car is down low. You're clear. Number 17 is inside. All clear, buddy.
I was just trying to spin Mikey.
Short and low. Your left front. Stay calm. I need to retaliate now. You gotta take better care of that car.
Come on, just...
Clear. Get back on your marks now. We're slipping a little on the clock. The 5 car. Stay low. Clear on both sides. Number 88. Still low. The 26 car just got into you. Okay, we're clear. Number 26 is outside. Gotta keep the fenders on it. Going inside. Forget about him. Focus on the right.
Well. I just quit Garen. Screw it.
We usually have more cautions than that, don't we?
Well, you're right, but that just makes for a better
These
race.
were 100% engines. That's the
Riders stand out
problem.
that much
That's the
more.
thing that frustrates me the
Bumper to
most.
bumper car. Got into some...
Hey, at least someone other than the 88 won this weekend. I gotta be honest, I think I'm gonna have to rethink my strategy just as a whole. That dumped us all the way back to 22nd. Bill Elliott's in the points lead, though. Alright, well, I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I don't know what to fix. I don't know what to say, but this is not how I expected things to go. Not at all. I think I'm gonna go ahead and run Vegas. I'm probably gonna cut the stream there, and I don't know. I've actually got quite a few different ideas. If you want, I'll leave this up to you. I may start another stream that's just not gonna be racing specifically, but then I may do something racing related. If you have any interest, I could show you guys from cover to cover. Yeah, that's true. I could also get rid of my entire engine department and fire them. They're all on assignment. I'll accept that one, my crew chief. Sam Schmidt? I'm just gonna hire him for that alone. Alright, let's see Vegas and see how that goes. But what I was going to say was I could do a live stream if you guys want of my NASCAR 99 card book and go through all that with you guys. I've got quite a few options at least. So. Huh. Didn't know that. Maybe at this point, like, maybe I might as well just go and start playing NASCAR Thunder 2004. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Just scoring this one, buddy. Go hard.
Oh, I have been. I gotta say, he was actually the inspiration that kind of brought me on to wanting to do this in the first place. I do. I have seen some of his content before. I'm actually friends with him on Facebook, so I don't watch much of his content, honestly.
Hey, just remember, it's not where you start, it's where you finish.
34th, God.
NASCAR.
Let's just get right into it.
Okay, here we go.
Let's get this race over with. No, I've never heard of him or watched his stuff.
Number 1, up high. Number 9 is waiting on you. Looking good. Clear all around. The 99 car is up high. Leaders out in front by about 3.5 seconds. Come on. Contact with facility.
Hey, for once, Dale Jarrett isn't leading.
Number 24, tail left. All clear, buddy. Number 17 is right behind you. Whoa, that was a quick lap. Nothing damaged. Keep digging, buddy.
Oh, man.
Front fence. Okay, we're clear.
What do I think of NASCAR Dirt to Daytona? Very difficult. It's a much harder game by comparison. But I think it's cool. I think as far as I got in career mode, I got all the way to the modifieds. Won my rookie championship there. and made it to the trucks, qualified for Daytona, ran, and I think I finished mid-pack.
Car inside. Take care of those Goodyear Eagles.
Well,
The one car made some contact. We're okay.
another DNF. Alright, that's it. I'm calling it a night on this game.
Yeah, there are cars out there that could have won this thing.
I-
Lots of different leaders means one thing. Lots of very strong race cars.
The all-pro bumper-to-bumper car probably isn't too happy about his finish here.
Well, all the guys on that team worked so hard. It's a shame they couldn't get a better finish. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's just not
that's
good.
that's what I'm gonna do. I just,
Winston Cup Racing.
guys,
EA
I
Sports,
don't understand it.
MRN. Next up is Atlanta.
I really just don't get it. Hey, Bobby Hamilton won. Alright, so, you know what? If you guys just want to sit and chill and talk, and I can stream and talk to you guys, that's fine as well. If you guys want me to go over and maybe do a NASCAR 99 card book, I'd like to do that as well. I mean, I don't know. I feel fine. So, alright, that's going to end it for this stream. Man, that's disappointing. So, hopefully I'll be able to get it fixed up and get it running right next time, and maybe we can go win Atlanta. So, I'll see you guys later. Good night, everyone.